Do you think this is your time?
Hi guys, Dogvlog here and welcome to my Farming Simulator 2017 review. So the game came out today for consoles and PC I believe as well. And I got the game and I thought I would do a review on it because I've had a little bit of time to play it. This was actually the first time I was going onto the game, and one of the first things I noticed from the menus was mods. And I knew mods have been starting to come into like consoles. They came onto Fallout 4, and they might have made it onto a couple of other games. But yeah, it's on Farming Simulator, which is pretty awesome. There's no maps yet, which excites me the most. I would love to see there be like mod maps in the game, but they had quite a few vehicles already made, most though by Giant Software, obviously the company that made the game, but there were a few solo people that had made mods already, which was pretty cool to see. And then, as normal, when you go into a Farming Simulator world on the consoles, you're given two maps of choice. This year it was Gold Coast Valley, which I presume is in America, and then Snosnovica, I think that's how you say it, which sounds Russian to me, or like Eastern European. So that is the two maps of choice, and then obviously you're given the three difficulties of easy, normal, or hard. I went with Snosnovica because since I'm like European, and I presume it's a European map, that suits me the most. And then you're given a choice of two characters. You can either go with a male or a female, and there's like some customization to it as well. And then from that, you're loaded up into obviously the world. And first impressions of it were, I don't know. I mean, you're given like every year now that like they do a Farming Simulator game. When you start off, you always seem to get more advanced vehicles. You seem to have a much more of an easier start. So in this Farming Sim, you got on this map anyway. You're given a combine harvester. You're given two tractors, which are the same, and then you're given. What else were you given? We were given a little trailer as well, which is like you can get all the wheat or all your crops into there, so that you can go and take them to different places to sell them. And then you're also given the seeder and the cultivator. So as you can see, we just kind of gone into the map here. It's quite a big farm. It looks quite run down. I kind of like that theme to it. And you have like the silos area to like your left and to the right, I mean. And yeah, it just had like a nice feel to it. The whole area, it did look like a genuine, proper farm that you would see in like Eastern Europe. As you can see here, I'm just looking at some of the vehicles at the moment. Given like the basic, like sized ones, but they're still pretty good. And for example, the combine harvester, I can't remember its capacity size, but it could have easily taken up this whole field without having to unload it, which is good. And I believe it's two fields that you start off with. So for example, you start off with the first field, which I was harvesting on then. And then there's another field about 3 times the size to the right of it, and I've bought a harvester for that, which I don't know actually. I don't know how much I'm going to show you of this. Depends how long I do this sort of review for, I guess. But I had like a few. I mean, I did know most of the game. There was a few things I had trouble with. For example, like the cover on the trailer, I didn't know how to get off at the start, and I was like, "What you do?" And then I eventually found that out. But yeah, you're given the 3 meters, I believe, size for cultivators and for the seeder. And this is a wheat field. I'm pretty sure about that, and I think it's also the same crops as last year. I don't remember any more crops coming in. So the game this year, but no. Good first impressions of the game, definitely a lot better than last year, and I actually go to the bank to loan out some money. I think I loaded out $250,000, so 250 grand, so I could go and get a combine harvester, and I can't remember if I bought anything else. I had to buy the little cutter thing as well, which you have to use to basically to harvest the field. It's a pretty big map as well. I don't know if it's as big as the map on. Let me just check on my Xbox. I can't remember if they did a Farming Simulator 16. Hold on. I know they did a 15. I've definitely got one of them anyway. No, yeah, 15 I've got. I can't remember if they did the Farming Sim 16. I don't think they did. Well, they probably did on the PC. But maybe not on the Xbox. Anyway. So yeah, I actually only got the standard edition of the game. There's 2 editions that you can get on the Xbox. I believe the other one's called like a deluxe edition, which includes a season pass. So that's basically going to be maps which Giant Software are going to create for you, and then you're going to be getting like other additional content with that. And also when you get the premium edition, I think you're given like 4 tractors. And I can't remember if you're given anything else. But there's another thing that you can actually get for £4 at the Xbox Store called a tractor pack, which includes maybe 4 tractors and like a few trailers or something. I then presume you'd have to go and buy them again in in-game currency, which is quite a lot of effort, to be quite honest. But as you can see, at the moment, just about to cultivate. Well, I am cultivating this field, and then you got the harvester here. I can't actually see from the recording how much is taken up there. But, no, yeah, just a really awesome game to play. It certainly looks a lot more fun than last year. I'm probably going to spend a lot more time on it. I might do a mod review, or I might have a go at the multiplayer, because the multiplayer in Farming Sim 15, it just wasn't good, to be honest. There was a lot of connection issues, and just a lot of lagging, really. And my connection, my connection's not the best in the world, but it's certainly not a bad connection. I can quite easily play with American players on like a free bar connection, which is pretty good. But yeah, no, it has a nice feel to it. The sensitivity when moving around is pretty slow. I don't know if that can be changed. I presume it can be in the menu somewhere. I don't believe I think there were like a lot of the menus. I haven't seen anywhere like to put up, because in previous games you had like a little phone where you could quickly. It was an easy way for you to check the prices of crops and to check if there. I think it might have showed like other like sales on and stuff like that in the store. I've been flicking through the menus. I couldn't find anything to bring up anything like that. So the menus are a lot harder to work. I haven't seen anywhere where you can bring up the store without actually having to go there. There probably is. I just haven't looked into it too much, to be honest. But no, yeah. It's got nice scenery. It really does look like an Eastern. Okay, sorry, my mic just cut off there for some weird reason. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This does have a really like, Eastern European feel to it, which was really good. So obviously the developers have paid good attention to that. And yeah, actually we're going to go to the store here. The store, I thought what I would have liked them to have done is because I think these guys might have made Euro Truck Sim. Was that when you go into like a truck dealer, they would have all the trucks displayed to buy on there, and then in this game they didn't have anything displayed in there. But what does happen is when you buy a vehicle, it pops up in the store, and then you can just drive out instead of just appearing outside the store in other games as well. And yeah, I don't know, it's just got a really good feel to it this year, and they've done, I'd say, a pretty good job on it. I don't think it's incredible, but I don't think it's a bad game either, to be honest. And I was considering doing a series on it, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to probably do the other few videos. I'm going to probably do a multiplayer review to this soon, but this is just basically kind of like the career review, which I suppose most people go for in this game, not really to play multiplayer, but just to play like the game and stuff. I've yet to try anything like forestry. Obviously, I've just got the game recently, so this is kind of like my first sort of impressions of the game. And yeah, if I had to rank it out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6. Well, no, actually probably a 7. It's pretty solid. And yeah, it certainly has that farming life to it in many ways. But that's pretty much going to conclude this video. As you can see, I just got another combine harvester. But yeah, pretty happy with the game, and I'm definitely going to be playing it a little bit more over the next coming weeks. But that's going to conclude this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.